What's going on, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. You requested for Dark Star 44 to come on the live. I'm in the Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. Um, Today she's going to talk a little bit what's going on with the migrant crisis. Tomorrow we'll do a big live, but we just want to come on the live for a little bit of time just to let you guys know what was going on and everything. But tomorrow we'll do a big live. So we'll be on for a little bit. You know, I can talk a lot. You know, she can talk a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to get on the live. I see a couple people coming on, but yeah, Dark Star 44 is on the live. Let me put that in the comment section. I'm enjoying myself in the Dominican Republic, man. It's like a dream being here.
Man, I saw those beaches, man, and I'm just like,
Yeah, man.
that's what I need.
Oh yeah, man. It's real relaxing. The food is good. The pretty people. Oh man, it's a nice little place, man. I would tell anybody to retire or take some vacation time. Definitely come here. Richard said, "Hey, dog, what's going on, brother? All is well." Almost killed myself the other day on in an AGV, but after that, everything's else all right. You know, I'm pampering a knee right now, an ankle right now, but after that, everything is going good. So we got Dark Star in the building as you guys
Hey, man,
requested. Would you say Dark Star?
You just gotta stay safe.
Yeah, I
You gotta
do.
stay safe, man.
Yeah, that was stupid to ride in the rain.
Not
That
trying
was
to be a flat
dumb.
bubble.
That was completely dumb to ride in the rain. Like that was stupid. But we were doing it the whole week because it's always constantly raining here. It gets kind of frustrating because you'll be stuck in the hotel or the Airbnb or at a friend's house. You'll be stuck, so it gets frustrating. So we was determined to go to the casino that night. We was like, we're going to the casino. We don't care. It was raining, man. We sat there. My friend, he's like all like methodical with everything. He keep checking online. Like they said it was going to stop an hour ago. I'm like, you really going to believe the Dominican Republic news? Like you really going to believe them?
I mean, that's like the time I was down. I flew up from Texas up to White Plains. I had a business meeting. I had up in White Plains, and a coworker of mine. We were staying at the Hilton. White Plains.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, let's go to Yonkers. Her family lives like 2 blocks away from the casino in Yonkers.
Okay.
And we were like, oh man, we just time going up there. Like driving like idiots on the way back to White Plains. Just gotta be careful.
Yeah, man, you gotta be really careful.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, because we were going like 60, 65, and we just at hydroplan. Like we've been taking the same highway, but it was like really late because we waited till like 1 a.m. and it hydroplan and it just was sliding. And my buddy was like, I don't got control of the vehicle. I don't have control of the ATV no more. Like it's just sliding. It was just sliding. Then I jerked it so it wouldn't, go off the road once, and I jerked it again to get it off. And then the third time, I told her, I don't got control. And then my friend was like, the brakes. I was like, no. So I'm like fighting him, like not to touch the brake. Oh, it was, it was like, all this happened in a matter of like maybe 10 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, but we knew to jump. We knew to jump.
That's like the time I slid off the horse right to a ditch, man. I come pulling up, and we're riding, a friend of mine, because I was on her family's farm, and we come riding up. We had been drinking all the way at the other end of the property and got back to the house and everything, and didn't realize that the horse had pulled up, and when he started to turn around, I wasn't gaining control of him.
Wow.
And when I stepped down off the horse, and that's a big step.
Yeah.
And as soon as I stepped off and the ground was wet, I slipped off into a ditch.
Wow.
That horse looked at me like,
wow, that's crazy.
Like, shut up, Mr. Ed. I don't need to hear it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I don't think I drank much gin after that.
Oh my goodness. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So we got a little bit of damage.
Migrants, though.
Let's talk about the migrants. What's going on with the migrants? I've been like going out of my way not to check everything on the news, but update us.
I know. I hear you. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, which is it can be very long and dragged out, but I want to try to make it as short as possible.
Okay.
Here in Texas, we've been having, how can I put it? We've had farmers complaining, as they always do, regarding migrants coming across their fields.
Okay.
But one of the things that the migrants are bringing with them is hoof and mouth disease.
They bringing what?
Hoof and mouth disease can actually stay on your shoes for 2 weeks.
Foot and mouth disease.
All the animals, hoof and mouth disease.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you can look into the FDA regarding some of the problems that they are an animal pandemic regarding hoof and mouth disease because of all these people that are coming across the border. With that being said, all of a sudden, about a month ago, they had a large culling of cattle here in Texas. Shortly thereafter that, there were brush fires. Out of nowhere. Texas has been dry for all get out. And then all of a sudden they start culling of the animals, brush fires. And then just recently, 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Okay. They had a outbreak of E. coli with beef from Cargill here in Texas.
Wow. Unbelievable.
It affected mainly parts of Texas, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and New York.
Okay.
So I think this is one thing they've been keeping under wraps as far as the transmission of diseases that are being brought from third world countries, because we don't necessarily have to deal with that here in the United States anymore, because we've more or less eliminated a lot of these transmitted diseases.
Okay.
The other thing that all of a sudden has come about is the transference of avian bird flu to humans. That I think is going to be the next kind of big scare.
Wow.
Here in the southern part of the United States. Messing with the food supply. Wow. So keep in mind, if you hear anything about recalls, especially regarding beef and regarding chicken. Okay, because a lot of these processing plants are being caught on fire and things of that nature. We had the Tyson chicken plant that closed down, laid off a bunch of people in Iowa, and now they decided they laid off 1,200 people. Okay. And then they decided to hire 54,000 people, opening up a new plant in New York.
In New York City, like in New York City or upstate New York?
In the New York area.
Okay.
Okay. What are they doing? They're giving illegals jobs. Laying off American citizens and giving illegals jobs. Wow. This is why Biden can sit there and say, oh, look at how much the economy has grown, and because we have all of these illegals in the country, they're contributing to our economy. No, they're not. They're not allowed to work.
I know they've been sitting in hotels.
Marsha Blackburn, who is a congressional representative from her and two other congressmen, are actually looking into illegal immigrants, or the migrants, being allowed to work for places like Grubhub.
Where else?
And in the United States. So they're being investigated by Congress now. So all these places that are allowing these guys to sublease out their contracts.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, they've been in New York with they've been doing that, you know, they've been working on Uber Eats and all that because they're using somebody else's account.
Yep. be working in the United States without permits. So congressmen are asking them, what are you doing to eliminate this process? These are supposed to be jobs for Americans because these people are not allowed to work.
Wow.
Okay, another thing that's been actually happening here in Texas.
Okay.
There was a couple, a man and a woman. The husband was recently shot and killed. And, well, hey, that's no big deal for Houston. But what has been going on is that there is this coordinated effort or gang effort to get illegals what's called a U visa. A U visa is for a immigrant who has been the subject of a crime. If you're illegal and somebody's committed a crime against you, you have the opportunity to be able to get a U visa. So let me explain what a U visa is.
Yeah, explain that one. Yeah.
You have been victims of crime and granted a U visa to become a lawful term, meaning you get your green card. As long as the victim is provided with temporary immigration status, including work permits, temporary status for their family, and possible lawful permanent residency. There was a group of people that had hired this man and woman down in Houston to basically mug and rob immigrants in the Houston area. Unfortunately for this guy, he would go out, he would mug an illegal, he would run away, he would get his money, him and his wife. The illegal files a report with the police department. Then they contact somebody within immigration, file another form with that police report, and they get put on the fast track to get their work permit. Unfortunately, this one guy robbed an immigrant at a gas station. A pedestrian, well, it wasn't a pedestrian, this other guy showed up in a car, saw this other person being robbed, took out a gun and fired a shot at the guy who was the robber, shot and killed him.
Wow.
The Good Samaritan took off and ran because he was a convicted felon. He's not supposed to be in possession. He wasn't a convicted felon. He was on probation. He wasn't supposed to be having a permit. He wasn't supposed to be permitted to have a weapon. And so eventually when they found him in this thing, come to find out there's this scheme that was going on in Houston with these group of migrants to allow other migrants to get on the fast track for these U visas.
Oh, that's right.
When I'm telling people, don't go out here bashing, because I know some people that want to go out here and take swings at these guys. That's only going to get them on the fast track to getting a visa to stay in this country longer. Let's see.
That was slick.
Immigration is the one who decides with the help of law enforcement who is eligible. If a victim is of a qualifying crime, has information about a crime, is helpful in the investigation and criminal activity, prosecution, conviction, sentencing of the perpetrators of the qualifying crime. And I gotta open up my whatchamacallit. But a lot of the qualifying crimes are things like assault, domestic violence, trafficking, child abuse. And as long as you have that report from, let's say, law enforcement, DPS, things of that nature, you can use that information to give to a judge or a district attorney along with the application to file out for that U visa. You immediately get fast tracked to getting your work permit and typically your green card anywhere between 12 months and 65 months.
That was fast.
Yeah. And so a lot of these immigrants, I'm a victim of a crime, I want to get, me and my family need to be covered under this U visa. And that means everybody within your family gets access to this U visa and work permits. Okay.
They don't bring that up on the news.
Time for a green card is 64 months.
Yeah, they never bring that up.
Processing time for a U visa. Processing time for a U visa is 12 to 18 months. It can be deferred action work permits for 4 years, renewable until the visa is available, which can take years. And the lawyer has to refile it every single time.
It's a lot of money on the line when a lawyer got to file it for you, because they're not going to do it for free. They definitely going to charge you what we say in the States, a bag.
But at the same time, you're already in the system ahead of everybody else who came in the right way.
So yeah, people will pay it because they know they have like you said, the fast track to get in there.
Yep, all of it is a fast track. All of it is a fast track to get into this country. And a lot of people down in Houston are using this U visa to get onto the fast track, to get ahead of the game. And then once they get a work permit, guess what? They can work any place in the United States.
Wow.
Let's see. There was something else. Okay, it's just the success rate. The overall success rate for a U visa is 77%.
I mean, you got to be a good.
Once you file for a U, yep. Once you file, you have a 77% chance of getting that U visa approved.
That's wow.
In North Carolina, the access rate or success rate is 86%.
Wow.
Okay. The cap for the number of U visas that can be administered in the United States is 10,000. You know that Sleepy Joe is going to say, maybe we should have more than 10,000. You know he's doing it.
He's doing it. Travel, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you.
Visa.
Thank you, Travel, for the super chat.
Yeah. And they can travel. They can travel any place in the United States.
Wow.
U visa holders are eligible to apply for a green card after 3 years. After 5 years as a green card holder, they are eligible to apply for citizenship.
That's like really fast. Travel with T, man. Thank you again for the $10 super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Travel with TNT. Thank you again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. It said, when you, no doubt, brother, when you coming back to NYC, let's link up. We'll show you Harlem and the migrant crisis. I would love to see Harlem and the migrant crisis. Dark Star, what's going on? Dark Star? Oh. Hold on, guys. Lee. Oh, no, it went off. Okay, I thought it was. Oh, let me call Dark Star. You still there? Let's see. My brother from another mother. What's going on with you?
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Something happened with Dark Star. We're gonna wait a second. But we definitely gonna do another live tomorrow. We just trying to do a test live today, talk with you guys a little bit and educate you guys on everything that's going on with this migrant crisis. Okay, that's you. That's Dark Star. Hold on. She's calling me back. I'm calling her back. Hello?
830.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we back. I don't know what happened. You just.
Hey there, big hog. Try to catch up on some of your videos that you did today. Hey there, Beach Life. How you doing?
Shout out to Beach Life.
I know we got a limited time right now.
Yes.
One of the things that I wanted to bring up real quick.
Okay.
I'm going through my notes.
Take your time. Take your time.
Other than the fact that people in Michigan, we have a group of migrants that have been living along the railroad tracks in Denver. Now, if you know anything about railroad tracks, you have railroad tracks, and then 20 feet on either side of the railroad tracks actually belongs to that rail line. Mm-hmm. That's so they can do maintenance and things of that nature. But these immigrants have been living along the rail tracks within that 20-foot space. Mm-hmm. So the Civic Union has, said to the city, hey, you got to get them out of there because they're in danger of getting injured. So what these people decided to do is decided to tell the city of Denver, these are our demands if you want us to live in a shelter. 13 demands that these people have. Access with medical visits. Mm-hmm. Number 4, citizens.
I don't know what's going on. The Wi-Fi is giving trouble because we're like on a Wi-Fi call. Tomorrow, I definitely have her on StreamYard. I'll have her on StreamYard tomorrow. You there? Hello?
Got kicked off again, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be on StreamYard tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have you on StreamYard, so it'll be crystal clear. It'll be crystal clear tomorrow because you'll be on StreamYard. We'll do it on StreamYard tomorrow. Because
it might be a little bit better. Like I said, I only got through the top 4.
Keep going. With
same housing support. What was that?
No, you can keep going.
Number 4. Okay, number 4 was the same housing support as given to others, meaning citizens, not being kicked out after 30 days without something stable established for them once they leave after 30 days. Clear and just process for kicking someone out of the shelter, including verbal, written, and final warnings. Number 6, all residents will get job support, including work permits and applications for those who qualify. Mm-hmm. Number 7, free immigration lawyers with case processing, ongoing legal support, document planning, transportation to and from court proceedings.
Okay.
Number 8, the city shall provide privacy within the shelters. Number 9, no more verbal, physical, and mental abuse by staff. No sheriff sleeping inside and monitoring shelters 24/7. Their claim is we aren't criminals when we shall not be treated as such. Mm-hmm. Number 10, transportation for children to and from school. Number 11, no separating of families. Number 12, scheduled meetings with the mayor to discuss shelter improvements. 13, the city shall provide written documentation signed by city officials with all these demands, including a number to report mistreatment.
Okay.
So these people are starting to make demands of the city. This is happening in Denver. Remember, it also happened in New York when you had Africans who stormed City Hall wanting better conditions and more money.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay? So anybody listening, take a hint as to what these people are asking for and demanding within your locations. Because this is just the beginning.
Of the iceberg.
It's happening in Denver. It's happening in New York. It's happening down in Houston. It's happening in Los Angeles.
Wow.
This is going to be a buildup.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I want to talk about, which we're going to go into a little bit more detail, is a slight history lesson of what happened in the 60s and 70s and how history is repeating itself today. And there's a song by The Who, and one of the lines on the song says, "The new boss is the same as the old boss."
Wow, that's deep.
And keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because you're going to start seeing the players 60s and 70s are the same players.
Wow, that's deep. That was deep right there.
And it's slowly being documented. It's slowly being let out. When you look at the Obamas, Michelle and Barack, they were community organizers.
That's
when
true.
You look at Joe Biden back in the 60s, he was a segregationist. He was a senator. When you look at Bill and Hillary Clinton, the same thing. Look at their children. Look at the people from the 60s and 70s who did the rioting on the college campuses during the 60s and 70s are in positions of power today. And one of the things that I need to do is look a little bit more into the financing, because as I've always said, follow the money.
I like that slang. Follow the money. Follow the money.
Follow the money. And I'm going to start trying to piece the dots and following the money from different organizations and who's being supported. Of all the protests that we have going on right now. Right now, everybody's kind of, the migrants, and then we're dealing with the protesting on campus.
Yeah, I see that's a big
all
thing.
one and the same. The people doing the protesting, the people that are doing the organizing, the people that are doing the funding, it's all the same people.
There's different faces. They're coming up with different faces. That's what you're saying. Because all this will affect the election. All this will affect the election that's coming up. It will definitely affect the election. They'll sway you. They'll sway you one way or the other.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is deep.
You had Malcolm X who said infamously, "The chickens have come home to roost." What you reap is what you sow. And we're going to start putting together the pieces of geopolitical politics of the United States and how it's affected people and how it has influenced American politics and where American politics is headed.
It's deep. This is deep.
Now you look at Biden, who has a female vice president. You look at JFK Jr. His vice presidential pick is a female. Do you not think that there's a lot of pressure for Trump to have a female vice president?
Big pressure. Big pressure. Not small pressure. Big pressure for him to have one. Big pressure. I don't know who
to
they
get the
who
female
would they
vote.
try to grab.
Personally, I think he's going to go a different route. I think he's going to go the Latino route. I think he's going to go after Mark Rubio.
Okay.
Why? Mark Rubio is from Florida. Number two, he's Latino, speaks fluent Spanish. He can hit the campaign trail hard early while Trump is dealing with all his other legal issues to gather the Latino vote. As much as Trump says he loves us folks, on numerous occasions he says that he likes the Latino vote because he sees the picture on the wall just like Biden did, but he wants to take as much Latino vote away from him.
Wow. And the only way to do it is to try to get the Latino vote.
Right. If he goes after Vivek Ramaswamy, the guy's a Hindu. Yeah. The only way that Vivek, I think, would become VP is under this very strange scenario. Let's just say Biden is out or they get Trump out for whatever reason, and they nominate Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is a Sikh.
Okay.
She would nominate Vivek Ramaswamy as a vice president.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
He gets a Hindu vote, which the fifth, the 1, 2, 3, the third largest population of immigrants in this country, behind Latinos, behind Asians, are the Indians.
And he would get some of the Asian vote too as well, because India is considered an Asian part of the Asian world. Is it right? The Asian world?
They're considered, because when you look at Asian, you have to look at, you look at the Indians, you look at the Pakistanis, you look at the Nepali, the Bangladeshi. You look at that entire group, it is probably the third or largest immigrant population in this country. In fact, I would love to take a camera and scroll through my neighborhood. Because I don't recognize my neighborhood anymore.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
My neighborhood now is predominantly the 5 groups of people I just mentioned.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
In fact, the Thomas Jefferson Park that was in my community is now named, I think it's called the Indira Gandhi Park now.
The name has changed.
That's how high the population.
Name has changed.
Yeah. They're starting to change the park. They're starting to change the street names.
Okay.
No longer white. I may have to start thinking about moving out of this neighborhood. Not that it's not safe, but because it is no longer a Republican district.
I hear what you're saying.
Because most of these people that are Hindu, that are Pakistani, that are Bangladeshi, vote Democrat.
Interesting. Even the really wealthy ones, even the wealthy ones, even like the very wealthy ones, they still, oh wow, business owners and
And let me tell you something, the majority of the people that come from places like India and Bangladesh, I mean, yeah, a lot of them are poor, but a majority of them come from middle-class neighborhoods. And I gotta find the video that another YouTuber did, where he started bringing out information about the Hindu community and where they're coming from and what their basic income is. It's not some poor SOB that has.
Wow, that will end all this problems. We'll go live stream tomorrow, so that'll end everything. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll definitely do it on live stream from here on out, because when I was in the States, it was giving me no trouble. Now that I'm here, the Dominican Republic, the Wi-Fi is not as good as the States, and it's giving trouble.
I know, man.
So tomorrow definitely.
I know you got. We're gonna let's try to do something tomorrow. I know you got an appointment that you need to deal with right now.
Yep.
I didn't forget about that.
Yeah. Some people coming to visit me.
You gotta get that taken care of.
Yes, okay? I do.
You gotta, elevate that leg, put some ice on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. I want to elevate the leg too. Yeah. I got a lot on my plate. I call it the Mighty Mighty DR. I call it Dominican Republic the Mighty Mighty DR.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
So what time, you can always give me a call approximately what time that you want to do it tomorrow. We'll set up something.
Okay.
Just you can always text me during the day, let me know.
I will.
We can figure out a time, and I can have the rest of my notes, some other stuff that I want to look into. I'm going to be, trying to scramble around doing as much as I can. I don't have any charity tomorrow. I'll probably try to do that next week.
Okay.
But that's the other. I'm going into these Catholic charities just to find out exactly what they're offering
going on and
American citizens as opposed to people who aren't.
Wow,
because that's the only way that we're going to know, that we're going to learn what's going on. We call these charities directly. If we go and say, hey, I need some help, how can you help me? If they turn around and tell you no, and they want to give it to somebody else, then you know.
Then you know what's going on, yeah. You know exactly what's going on.
And anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Call the Catholic charities in your county. Find out what they're willing to offer you. Just tell them, hey, I lost my job. What are you willing to offer me? What kind of assistance can I get from me?
Wow.
And once you just gave this guy $1,000, but you want to give me nothing?
They picking and choosing.
Congress has to start going after the NGOs. That is the only way we're going to, because it's our tax dollars.
Yeah.
Our tax dollars are going to the NGOs. Our tax dollars are going to the UN. If we cut off money supply to the NGOs, we started cutting off money supply to the United Nations, guess what?
They'll think twice.
Slowing down immigration into this country.
Yeah, they'll think twice about everything. 100%.
All right, my friend. I've got tornado watch. I got to go out here. And,
okay, no problem. Be safe, and I'll check you tomorrow to make sure you're all right with the tornado situation. I know how it goes down in Texas.
No, I don't want the tornado. I don't want the tornado to come through here right now.
Okay, that wouldn't be a good look.
So I will be on tornado watch. You take it easy. You take care of that leg. Everybody in the chat, love you. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Big hop. Keep doing what you're doing. We all love you, man. And I'm out of here.
Okay. You too. Dark Star 44 live and direct, guys, as you guys requested. Yeah, I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna be moving around tonight, but I gotta let my legs soak again, and I gotta elevate it. I got some stuff to do. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video, but I wanted to have her come on and talk. She'll be on the live stream tomorrow. And I got a video to edit, but I need to sit down for a while and just get myself together. There's a lot going on right now. So I need to connect the dots and get everything, together right now. So we will talk in a little bit. Peace, love, and happiness. And more videos to come from the one and only Philly Dom. Shout out to Big Hawk, Yonkers native. Life said Philly feeling better, buddy. Yeah. I mean, I can, I go through the motions, but my leg is still not good. I got to elevate it now. I definitely need to elevate it. So we will talk later, and I'll start editing the video later as well. I might even do a live in a little bit. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, coming to you live and direct from the Dominican Republic, Port Plata, Dominican Republic. Also, man, shout out to Haiti, man. Peace in Haiti, man. Hope one day Haiti gets back on his feet, man. Always worry about Haiti. So I'll talk to you next one. Peace out. Love you all. See you guys later. When I come on live later, I'll probably drop Big Hawk's video. He's going to play a couple minutes of his video, but I need to elevate my leg right now.